Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
This is the law of the beast and of the fowl, and of every living creature that moveth in the water, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth.
So the Most High made a law for everything, right? We done went through a whole lot of places. I know a lot is overwhelming to you. So he even makes things that you can't eat or you shouldn't eat. We're going to start with some of them creatures, right? Because most people tell you, you can eat anything you want. Everything's good according to God, right? But we're going to show you. We need to go jump to...
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
You know the swine, even they say the swine? Swine is the pig, pork, that bacon you be eating, those short ribs, all that meat there. Yeah, I tell you, smile. The Most High say, we
and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
He's unclean to you. That means the Most High say you're not supposed to eat those things. I mean, you're not supposed to eat the pig.
Make it plain.
See what I'm saying? Now, see, before you didn't know that. Before you just never feel thought you to learn some laws and went and got you a nice piece of bacon. But now you know the Most High say you're not supposed to eat those things. Read.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
Read.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales.
He say what you should eat is the things that have fins and scales, right? The catfish have fins and scales. No. So there go your answer for that, right? There goes something that you shouldn't do. Me.
In the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
They shall be an abomination to you. That means something, abomination, something the Most High hate. Give me Deuteronomy 28:61. You know, those are things the Most High hate. I'm going to show you now this reason. Now, you see a lot of things in health problems our people go through, right? Why they go through it. Why sometimes they wake up and say, my bones hurt. Or, you know, you ever heard of gout? See, that's a gout. Well, sometimes when your joints swell. There's a lot of other diabetes. Those things like that. Obesity, I know you know what that is. Fat. You didn't just get fat, just waking up fat. It just didn't happen like that. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 61. Also every sickness and every plague.
It said every sickness and every plague. Read.
Which is not written in the book of this law.
Now, he said not written in the book of this law. We didn't read, you're not going to read diabetes in here. Heart failure. All those things they always tell you that's common with the black man, black woman, Hispanic man, and Native American man, right? You're not going to read that. But the reason you're going through those things are little simple things like you didn't follow the dietary law. You know what I'm saying? Those happen because we didn't follow the dietary law. Yeah, and it's like when they say marriage, this goes falls another thing like marriage. He says, being a whoremonger, being out here in the streets just sleeping around, you think AIDS is in there? No, AIDS is not in here. Herpes, none of those. All these fall under this one law right here. These are things, the curse are things that happen to you when you go outside those laws. You can't, he didn't just make the law and just say, well, y'all break them over. It's just cool for you to break. It's consequences to those things. And the consequences of what you're going through right now. I'll look at all this right here. This ain't heaven, bro. You think this is where we supposed to live? No, this is not how we supposed to live. Consequences. That's all it's about. Every reaction you got a consequence. You know what I'm saying? Good and bad. You keep the laws, good. When you against the laws, things like this happen. Start over.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague.
Sicknesses and plagues, bro. Come from just these couple things I told you.
Bring it up.
Having sex outside of marriage and eating things you're not supposed to eat. Those are the few things that bring upon plagues. Just a few things. No?
Which is not written in the law of the book of, written in the book of this law. Then will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Until you be destroyed. Until you just land in a hospital one day and you can't figure out what's wrong with me. Why can't I? What's happening? All those things happen because of consequences of things, your actions that you did before. Now, all these laws, how can I just say I keep all these laws? Like, give me 79201. How can I keep these laws by myself? Are you supposed to be doing this by yourself? How are you going to do it? It's a good answer. Read.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
He said, gather yourselves together. See, that's one thing black people don't want. Now, you want to come together on a birthday, barbecue somewhere. Those are things you want to come together on. Read.
Yeah, gather together. Oh, nation not desired.
Who is more not desired than us? Who don't want to be around us? No nation. They put you off into a place by yourself called a project and surround you with a fence. Put you in a grocery store inside there, and hopefully you never leave outside. And when you do, they kill you. Put you in prison. They're going to keep you locked up somewhere for real. You know what I'm saying? That's because we supposed to gather ourselves together, but not even, give me Hebrews 10, 25. We supposed to gather ourselves together. We supposed to come around each other. That's how you're going to learn not to shave your head. You're going to learn what not to eat. Read.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? Don't put off today the Sabbath day. We're supposed to gather together. Don't put that off and say, well, next time I'm going to do it tomorrow. Next time, what, you got something?
I have a mess. So I'm like, no disrespect, I'll be like, fuck it, whatever, fuck it. I'm dying. I have MS, multiple sclerosis, so I'm like, I have MS, multiple sclerosis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, whatever. Just go with that.
Okay. But you still can gather, right? Yes. That's not going to stop you, bro. That's what I say. Read that again one more time.
Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
I know what it is. Not forsaking it, right? Now, because you have an ailment, right? That don't mean you got to forsake the assembling yourself together. You can still do that. There ain't no reason you can't do that. See what I'm saying? That's not a reason anyway. You know what I'm saying? So see, you're already looking for the excuse. Don't look for the excuse.
Bring it up.
Just come. You know what I'm saying? Gather yourself together, read.
As the manner of some is, but exhorting one another.
So who's gonna encourage you, bro? Come on, bro. I need you to keep keeping these laws. You want the kingdom? You want that? That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to come around somebody that's gonna be hey, cause it's gonna get tough at times. You married? So that's what I'm saying. Gonna be an example right here is, bro, you're not supposed to have sex outside of wedlock. Did you know that? Yeah, they been over there with you already? Okay, so you know that. You think you're just gonna be able to walk down the street every day, just hang out by yourself, being single and not have sex, not look for that woman, not seeing all these, see the things they walk around in? You gonna be able to handle that on your own? No, you're not gonna be able to handle it on your own. Well, that's why the Most High put these laws in there.
Make it
so you can come around and we can exhort you and help build you up to that. You know what I'm saying? So when you gonna think, well, when I see that, you know, when you gonna come across your mind, the Most High said, what'd he say about having sex outside, not being married? What'd he say? Get that. What'd he say? See? You don't know, but right now, we gonna show you exactly what he said.
Bring it up.
It's a sin, right? But
you know.
He gonna show exactly what he said. So I'm saying it's a sin, but a good. You remember all those are sin, right?
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
Marriage is honorable in all.
And the bed undefiled.
And whatever you do with your wife, that's between you and her.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
God will judge you. That's what it is. Fornication, if anything outside sex outside of marriage, you committed fornication. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Woman or man, yeah, this is it.
That's right.
Marriage is just husband and wife. That's what you're supposed to be, husband and wife. Not boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. You gotta come gather yourself together because that's gonna be hard to do. You thinking about it now, like it's gonna be hard to do. But you just walking around here saying, dang, I can't, right. No, cut that out. That's something you gotta wait. Go find your wife. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Most High wants. You're not supposed to go from woman to woman, man to man. It was never meant that way.
That's right. Bring it
that's
out.
why you out here, so we can teach you the thing. Now go back and finish that out in
That's real, King James.
That's why we here to teach you that, bro. Because it ain't just that's what happened to you that walked up here and just got this.
Hebrews chapter 10 verse 25. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
The day approaching is the Most High coming back and gonna destroy this world, bro. You gonna want that. You gonna want somebody to be there telling you, bro, you know what? You need some help with them fringes? We got you. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to help tell you that? You need somebody to call. You say, bro, I'm feeling like I'm finna go ahead and do something. Who you can call right now? We ain't got nobody to call.
Bring it up.
That's why we put the law. That's why the Most High put the law there for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take you, behoove you to keep it flying, so you can see on the back of it, we got our information on there.
Right.
Right? So you can help to get this process. You know what I'm saying? Now, what job you say you from? Give me a real level 24. What's the name of it, bro? You gotta know where you from. Now, what part of the city you from? What part of the city you from?
First, I'm broken.
Where you from in the city? So you know that, right? That was quick. How come we just been up here for over about 2 hours, man? Come on. Judah. 20. Yeah. Now I'm gonna show you what's important about that, right? Because they don't give you this in the church, Christian church. They want to tell you that. So you just think everybody think they'll walk inside and that don't mean nothing. Them tribes mean something, bro. They go example of why you gonna need to know that. Read.
Revelations chapter 21 verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
So the 12 gates, right? Give me 24. So the 12 on the wall, great and high, and on the gates have each of the names of the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Right. So you think you can walk in that gate, you go in there, you say I'm Baptist, you gonna get in there? No. So how are you gonna get in there? Exactly.
That's right.
Chapter 22 verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
So you gotta do the commandments.
Right.
It ain't a thinking thing, bro. It ain't what I'm gonna hope I'm gonna do. It's an action thing. Everything gotta be behind your actions. Your actions are ways. You know what I'm saying? What you do. Because it's a physical thing that you cut your hair like that, right? It's a physical thing that you don't have on the fringe, right? It's a physical thing you put that catfish, right? It's a physical thing you sleep with that woman outside of marriage, right? See, all the things, those are physical things that you can do. Those are the things that you can stop.
Bring it out.
That they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city.
The same, there we go again, talking about them gates, right? How you gonna enter into them gates? By keeping the commandments. It ain't about trying, brother. Trying over with. You gotta keep doing. Repenting is an everyday thing, right?
That's right.
But you gotta do it. There ain't no more, hey, talking, bro. You know the most I hear you talking to you right now. There ain't no more of that. Now I gotta put my actions to where my mouth is. You know what I'm saying? But each one have been through the same thing, but that's what you gotta do. Fringes, the dietary law, not having sex outside of wedlock, all those things. You with me?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.